Hi, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop here with a walkthrough of a Lenormand deck, Ciro Marchetti's Gilded Reverie. There are actually quite a few videos online, so you can see others that will walk you through them as they train you on them. They are very visual, they're very easy to read, and I think you'll enjoy them as we're going through. They are one of our best-selling decks, so they're gorgeous actually. Let me read the back for you. It says, Gilded Reverie Lenormand showcases the digital artistic talents of Ciro Marchetti with captivating imagery on gilt-edged cards. They're gilt-edged. This expanded edition includes 8 special supplemental cards, as well as an extra man, lady and owls card to enrich Lenormand readings. The 80-page guidebook, little dog on the front, provides expert instructions by Lee Burston, Donnelly de la Rose and others for reading with this deluxe 47 card deck. So straight away you can see we haven't got the standard 36 cards that you get with a Lenormand. I'm going to leave that there actually, and then I'll place the cards on there. So let's start with number 1, which is the rider. And this is actually, I do like his visual clues because you can see she's bringing news in. 2, the clover, and again he's used a 4-leaf clover, so you can see that obviously that's luck, a little bit of luck. The ship, number 3, so we're traveling through, and actually he's included the playing card inserts in there, so you've got the number, the playing card insert, and then the image. And as with all Lenormand, you have just the one single image on there for the ship. Traveling into the future, movement, directional card, that one. Usually means like a voyage or a trip. For the house, the home, and actually this is quite nice because you see he's put the handles like a little happy face. This is where we are happy, where we're content, where we're settled. I'm sure there are other significant clues in there, but that's the one I always pick up. We're happy at home. 5, the tree of life, is his depiction of the image. Normally it's just a tree for health. Tree of life. 6, this is very good as well, very clear imagery of that. If you've got the querent on this side and she's looking towards the brighter side of the clouds, then obviously she's looking towards the brighter side and that's behind her. If it's the other side, she's about to, so I'll show you what I mean. This is the lady, you see. Then she's about to enter a short-lived period of troubled times. Life, really. So that's the clouds. 7 is the snake, and interestingly that he's used the apple tree because this is the card of betrayal and temptation. No one particularly likes the snake. 8 is the coffin, endings. Yank, and then beautiful cards. 9 is the bouquet, so flowers. Just think about the happiness you get when you get a bouquet of flowers. That's happiness. 10 is the scythe, and again he's used it's very good because you can see that he's just cut these heads off, so it's just a short cut. This card means cut. Scythe. 11 is the whip. I think they call it the birch in some decks as well, but it's that's what they would have called it. It's the whip for disagreements, troubles, arguments. 12, the bird. So you've got 2 birds here. And he says, if you remember at the back of the box, it says about 2 owls. Well, you've actually got 2 birds, and birds are gossip. You see this little guy's coming in, landing to tell the others all his stories about everything he's discovered out there. And they're just looking around to see who's listening. So that's how I like to visual. It's quite a visual card, isn't it? So you can either use that one, or you can use this one as number 12 for the birds. And once again, this one's about to go out and have a little scout about, see what's going on, and then come back and tell this one who's watching out. There's gossip, chattering. That's how I always see it. 13 is the child, so this is new beginnings. 14 is the fox, and you can see this sneaky little guy's checking out the chicken coop. Good old cockerel on guard there, but he'll just wait to see when that one's gone to go back in. So it's the fox is well, as a fox is cunning, deception. 15 is the bear. So he's chosen a polar bear here, which we have not seen in one before, but it's the polar bear is for strength, protective qualities, motherhood, big strong. If you think about Mama Bear. 16 is the star, so you can see this is navigational. Compass, you see, you use the compass, so it's a navigational directional thing. 16. 17 is the stork, period of change, making a nest. So if you get that with a child, then there's likely to be a baby on the way, but it's a period of change, significant change. 18 is the dog, loyal friend. 19 is the tower. And if you think about how long it took to make this kind of, to build this, to build this building brick by brick, it would have taken a long time. It's very established. It's been around a long time. So this is the card of establishment for me, like schools and colleges and religion and things that have been around a very long time, very well established. 20 is the garden. Social, it's just social gatherings. So they all used to meet here in the old days, didn't they, when the Lenormand was first created, and they would all have a little walk around and chat and catch up. So it's social gatherings. 21 is the mountain, and lovely deer here can guide you over it. So it's just, you've got to get over the mountain. It's an obstacle. 22 is the ways, this is called, and you can see you can make a decision. Either you go that way or you go that way. 23, the mice, and interesting, they're in everything. They're in the bread, the milk, the apples, the fruit, and this is that card. It's stress and little bits of stress. You know, it's just that there's just like a lot going on, and you just need to deal with it little bit by little bit to get rid of the problem. It's short-lived, but it's just stress, really. 24, the lovers. Oh, sorry, the heart. So this is love. I think this is lovely as well because swans, as you know, mate for life. 25, the ring. Commitment. 26, the book, and nice also that he's closed it, so it's a closed book, because I always read this as private, so it's a closed book. 27, the letter. There are words that will be exchanged here, either written or verbally. We've got two beg your pardon, two men. You choose whichever one you want to when you're going to be doing your reading, so you can either have a mature man or a younger man. Same again with the lady. This is the one that's on the box. You can have a rather naked younger. Is that younger or elder? Younger, older, not quite sure. But choose whichever one you like the look of. And you remove the other one. 30, this is the lilies. And this is, he's done this quite well as well, because this means that it's old, it's established, but it's ancestors, and it's been around a long time. It takes its time. This is and if you think about the fact that these lilies have been around so long that actually they've been able to have a stained glass window made out of them. So it's like ancestry, history, gone back in time. That's how I always read the lily. The sun, so we've got success and happiness. 32, the moon. This is really good as well because this is a magnifying glass, which is actually what the moon means, that it magnifies things. It brings everything to light. So it's good for success, and it's, if you're looking for whether or not you're going to get recognition at work and you get this is great because it's going to highlight, you know, what it is that you've been doing. 33, the key. Keys unlock things. We know that. So that's the key. Fish. I like this as well because actually it's in the Marchetti, he's basically done fish going that way, and smaller fish. So it's like a multitude of fish, and in some of them, they have them all going in the same direction, and that's meant to be directional when you're doing the grand tableau. But I like this because this is about abundance, and it's with the flow, and it's in all directions. If that made sense, it's abundance. The anchor, 35. So once this is dropped, then we're nice and secure. This is the card of security. They used to use this. The Normand was based effectively as well on something called the Game of Hope, which is a German game, and obviously the Normand is a French game. I say game because they were originally playing cards. You know, they played a game with them, and they would throw a dice and then move on to the cards had different meanings. And when they arrived at number 35, the game was over for them because it was a card of hope. And then the final card always in the reading was 36, which was the cross. And this is as you've got a cross to bear, so you've got a little bit of suffering there. And so that's hope, and this is suffering. So if you went there, you got too far. That was, yeah. Right, now here we go into the extras. Now the 37, this is the clock, and it's time. 38 is a bridge, so it bridges two cards together. So this is not a pleasant one to imagine, but it's time for suffering, and it's the bridges kind of links the two. So you would say that there is a connection between time and suffering here. So it connects the two. I don't know that particularly made any sense. That wasn't a good example, but it connects things. So this is the bridge, connects the two cards that are either side of it. 39, so we've got a game. This is a bit of luck, so if you get that, then it might be a good idea to go and have a little flutter. Not that I advocate gambling, but you know, that's quite a good indication that you might be a bit lucky. 40, this is the mask, so you're putting a mask on, hiding something, so you can't quite see it's a mask. 41 is the well, so this is something is hidden. The cards literally say what the card means. Do you know what I mean? So you're about to discover a hidden treasure or something hidden in the well. The compass, so this is a navigational card. And this is directional in life, you know, so if you get this, like with it being this compass card rather than the star about navigation direction, this is kind of like a life's purpose, like what compass direction are you going in? The maze, well, mazes are self-explanatory, aren't they? So it's quite confusing when you get the maze. And the magnifying glass, so you're going to take a close, 44 is the magnifying, you're going to take a close look at something. So that's the Gilded Reverie. They're absolutely gorgeous. They are solid. The cardstock is really solid. They're very easy to shuffle. I enjoy them actually. I use them quite a lot. So this as well as a traditional pack that I use. Okay, so that's that. Thank you very much for your time.